got to get to that archway! There's something coming through. Look! The pyramid! Shoot the pyramid! The pyramid, get it! Come on, man, try again! Destroy the pyramid! It doesn't work! Let's get out. Well, you shot it! Come on, you, come on!
Doctor? Doctor, is that you?
One moment.
Victoria.
Oh, Doctor, my goodness, I found you. I'm all right.
Well,
Who's this?
well, you see, Victoria.
Well, before you begin this rapturous reunion, there are one or two questions I'd like answered. For a start, is there anyone else down here playing hide and seek?
Well,
Well, yes. Where is Jamie, Victoria?
came out to look for you.
Out? Out from where?
The fortress at Googe Street.
Gould Street. Hang on, you anything to do with Travers and his daughter?
Travers? What do you mean,
Yes, it's the same man we met in Tibet. I've come to warn you. He thinks you're responsible for the Yeti.
Oh, does he? The plot thickens, doesn't it? I think it's time I got you two back to HQ. Lead on.
Come along, Victoria.
Well, that's that. The whole of the circle line gone. We're completely hemmed in.
Yes. We can't get out, and no one can get in. It's not very healthy, is it?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Corporal, what is it?
That girl's turned up again, sir, and that doctor fella you was looking for.
Oh, him?
Yes, sir. They was brought in by a colonel.
A colonel? Where did he spring from?
I don't know, sir.
I suppose I'd better show my face. Where are they?
Corporal Blake's got them in the common room, sir, under guard.
Anne, you'd better fetch your father. He'll want a word with the doctor. And you carry on here, staff.
Up.
Yes, staff. This colonel, where'd he come from? And what's he doing here?
Don't ask me, lad. It's turning into a proper holiday camp, this place.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm quite all right, Victoria. I was just knocked out by the explosion of it, that's all.
Where did the colonel come from?
Well, I don't know. When I came to, there was no sign of the Yeti, so I wandered around for a bit, and then, as I was on my way back to you, he suddenly popped out from nowhere.
How did you find out about the intelligence?
Well, when I saw the Yeti, I put two and two together. And then, now you say Travers is here, well...
Afternoon. Captain Knight.
Good afternoon. Colonel...
Lethbridge Stewart. Expect you're wondering who the devil I am, eh?
Well, as a matter of fact, sir, yes.
Well, I couldn't tell you before, but we're a bit cut off down here, aren't you? I'm taking over from Pemberton. Sorry about him. Very fine soldier.
Taking over? I see. Well, excuse me, Colonel, but have you got any...
Authorization? Yes, of course. Here are my papers. Glad to see you don't take things at face value.
All right, Blake. You can fall out.
Sir.
How did you get in, sir?
Holborn, ammunition party. Got badly beaten up. All the men dead, I'm afraid.
Not all. Evans managed to escape.
Evans?
The driver.
Oh, yes.
Evans didn't mention any other survivors.
No, well, it all got a bit confused. Driven into a side tunnel myself. After that, got a bit lost, and then found this doctor.
Yes, I was wondering when you were going to get around to me.
Yes, well, the professor's spoken for him. We do know a little about the doctor already.
I see. In fact, more than you do about me, eh?
To tell you the truth, sir, yes.
Doctor! My dear fella, am I glad to see you.
I'm glad it is. It's been a long time.
Professor, I'm told you know this man.
Huh? I thought that was obvious. Well, if it comes to that, who are you?
Colonel Lethbridge Stewart, new CO. So you can vouch for the doctor?
Well, of course I can.
And what about this girl?
Oh, she's on my staff.
There's lots to do, Doctor. Time's running short. Need your help. Captain Knight, I'll take him straight down to the lab. Now, come on, Doctor. You better come too, Victoria.
Come along, Victoria.
Look, things are getting a bit desperate, but I've got an idea.
It would seem that the professor's in charge down here, Captain.
Yes, well, he does have a job to do, sir. I think it's best to let him get on with it. Don't you?
Yes, well, as I say, when I came to, there was no sign of the Yeti, so I wandered around a bit, got lost, and saw the fungus.
You've seen it then?
Oh, foul stuff. Oh, it was the intelligence, all right.
Not me, then.
Huh? What do you mean?
From what Victoria said, you had one or two suspicions about me.
Rubbish, my dear fella. Whatever gave you that idea, Victoria? Everything's so ridiculous in all my life.
So you did hear us talking then?
Yes.
Oh, that? Well, it was only just idle chatter. Yes, it was the intelligence that brought you here, all right?
But why? That's what I can't understand. Why?
Yes. Well, you've given it the slip, Doctor. Doesn't know where you are yet.
Hope it hasn't caught Jamie.
St. Paul's.
We're on a central line now, then.
Right, come on.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Nothing. Want a bar of chocolate, that's all. Up to 12.
Oh, don't be so daft. Those beasties might be right behind us now. Come on.
Oh, less walking. Shouldn't be down here at all, really, you know. Driver I am. Well, that's lucky. Don't you understand, Sergeant? I've got to get out of here.
Well, I don't see as I can put it any clearer, sir. We're here at Goose Street, right? And the fungus has gone all the way round the circle line.
Yes, I know that, man, but, well, these other tunnels, the northern line, the central line, I mean, they're not filled, are they?
No, sir.
And they must be on a different level from the circle line. I mean, it's absolutely simple. We go out under the stuff.
Now, look, sir. You know we've already lost 2 men trying to do that. The influence of this fungus extends through the earth, both downwards and up. Believe me, sir, we're trapped.
But I've got to get out. You see, well, my reports are so important. I mean, the world must know what's going on down here. I mean, well, there must be a way out. The surface. What's on the surface?
Well, there's a ground level door in Chenier Street, sir,
Of course. Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you.
He's a nutter.
Huh, you're telling me. Can't even get my rank right.
Yeah, I noticed that, Sergeant.
Cheeky.
But how? That's what I can't understand. What brought the intelligence back again?
Well, it was my wretched curiosity, I'm afraid. You see, when I came back from Tibet, I brought quite a bit of stuff with me, you know. Broken Yeti, bits of control spheres and things like it. Oh, the monks were only too glad to see the back of it. Yes, and then, my dear fellow, one of the control spheres was intact. So naturally, I wanted to find out how it worked.
Oh, dear.
And I fiddled with the thing on and off for years, and then one day...
Don't tell me it just disappeared.
Oh.
Yes. Well, presumably once the sphere started working, the intelligence just homed on it.
Yes, and with a fully functional Yeti, well, it was a ready-made pair of hands for the intelligence.
Sorry to interrupt, Professor, but Colonel Lethbridge Stewart has decided to hold a briefing. He'd like you all to attend.
A briefing? We're not in the army yet, Captain.
Yes, I know that, Miss Travers, but now that he's taken over command, he thinks it would be the simplest way of being put in the picture.
Yeah, splendid idea. Might help you too, Doctor. Now, come on, I'd like to show you the layout as I'm
If you'll
already...
just make your way to the common room, you'll find that he's waiting for you.
Captain.
Any news of Jamie?
No, I'm afraid not.
Come on, boyo. Not far to Chancery Lane now.
You're in a hurry all of a sudden.
Aye, well, I've got it all worked out, see. Next station's where I'm getting off.
What?
Aye. Last time, the Yeti were at Auburn Station. So I reckon if I can get out to Chancery Lane, I might be able to reach my lorry.
So remember what you said then? You're not going back to HQ?
No. That'd be more of an hindrance, I would. Anyway, I'm not supposed to be down there. I'm a driver, I am.
There is another word I could use. Look, all you want to do is see your own skin.
Well, it's the only one I got. Look, boyo, they don't stand a chance back there. Oh, pick with me now, boy, while the going's good. You've got to take care of number one in this world. You learn. I'm getting out of these tunnels fast.
So this was the situation on the 5th. Next slide, Blake. Ah, yes, sir. This will give you a better idea. You can see the fog or mist very clearly.
This mist, does it do anything? I mean, is it poisonous or anything?
No. But if anybody goes into it, they just Well, they just don't come out again.
As soon as the effect of the mist was known, this whole area was cordoned off. But by the 6th, the area had expanded to include South Ken Tube Station. Carry on, Knight.
Sir, next slide, please, Blake. Now, you see how quickly it was spreading.
Ah, yes, that'll be the 7th, the day the fungus was first reported in the underground. The tube system had to be abandoned, of course.
Any sign of the Yeti by this date?
No, they weren't sighted until the 9th. Next slide.
Ah, yes. I thought I wasn't mistaken. Those Yeti have changed in appearance. Look.
Why, yes, I see what you mean.
It's a sort of Mark II, isn't it?
Yes, very
I wonder
interesting.
how the intelligence
Gentlemen,
managed that.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Now, by this time, the fungus below ground and the fog above had both extended. Slide.
Ah, yes, that's it. Now, notice this thin area of mist linking the two arms. I think we must now assume that this mist covers the entire area enclosed by the circle line.
Have you had any success against it yet?
No. We've tried chemicals, flamethrowers, explosives, all to no avail.
That's why we're dependent on you three coming up with the answers. If you fail, London's finished. England itself, perhaps. Now, the army will, of course, give you all the support you need. Tell me, Miss Travers, what progress have you made so far?
Well, my father and I think we might be able to jam the transmissions to the Yeti.
What we really need is some additional equipment.
Knight?
Well, sir, the main problem has been lack of communication. As you know, this fog absorbs all radio waves.
What about telephones?
All right for a while, but the Yeti soon destroyed them. We've laid a couple of lines ourselves between here and Holborn, but I don't know how long they'll last.
Ah, Colonel Lethbridge Stewart.
What is it, Mr. Chorley? We're in the middle of a briefing.
Yes, so I see. Did you know about this door to the surface? A helicopter could lift us all out.
Could it? Always assuming we could make contact with the outside world, which we can't, how do you imagine they would find us in that mist? Sit down, please.
Look, Colonel, I resent your tone. You seem to forget that I'm here as a representative of the press, and as such...
And as such, Mr. Chorley, you are no more than a passenger. Staff, lights, please.
Yes. Right.
Sorry, madam.
Right, let's get down to some constructive thinking.
Ah, Weems. Weems, I'd like some information there.
Sir?
Now, would I be right in thinking there are a lot of very tall buildings in this area?
Well, the post office tower, that ain't far away?
Post office tower, yes. Do you think that's above the mist?
Well, I wouldn't know about that, sir, would I?
Where is it in relation to the circle line? Come on, man, where is it?
Well, it's about here.
Crikey. Where?
Can't you see it's that fungus stuff? Doing it up again. I've got to tell the Colonel.
You give me a fright there for a minute, boy.
I thought you were supposed to
I changed my mind, see? Quite right you were. Can't leave your mates when they're in trouble, can you?
Oh, aye?
No, well, I mean, it wouldn't be right, would it?
Well, what was it like up top, then?
Don't know. Well, between you and me, we couldn't get out, see? The gates were locked.
Come on.
Aye, let's get over to HQ. At least we'll be safe there.
Queensway, Lancaster Gate, Strand, Chancery Lane, all in a half hour, and it's creeping in all the time. How long do you think we've got, Professor?
It's difficult to say. Well, at this rate, a couple of hours at the most.
Look, Colonel, you've got to do something. We can't just stand here waiting, can we?
Ah, Mr. Chorley, you'd like to help, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm...
Yes, of course you would. Now, look, I'll tell you what I want you to do. We shall all be rushing about a bit, so what I want you to do is to wait in the common room. Act as a sort of liaison officer. You could do that, couldn't you?
Well, I don't know.
Yes,
I mean,
of course you could. Off you go. We'll all report progress to you personally.
What do you mean, coordinate things?
Yes, that's it. Corporal Blake?
Sir.
See that Mr. Chorley has everything he needs. Desk, comfortable chair, plenty of paper and so on.
Sir.
Off you go. Right. That's enough diplomacy for one day. Now, let's get down to some practical soldiering. Doctor, you've been very quiet. Any ideas?
Well, as far as I can see, what we most need is time. Now, if we were to blow the tunnel here just above Goode Street, we could seal ourselves in for a bit.
Good. Practical suggestion. Staff, have we got any explosives?
Oh, there is a bit, sir.
Enough to blow the tunnel?
Just about enough, sir.
The trouble is, every time we lay the charges, the Yeti cocoon them.
I thought of that. Got anything on wheels? Something that'll run along a track?
Yes, there's a baggage trolley. I think it's beside the stairs. Go and see, would you, Staff?
Yes, sir. Be the wrong gauge, of course. We'll soon fix that, though, sir.
What's the plan?
Well, simple enough. We lay the explosives on the trolley and set a triggering device and then blow it up while it's on the move.
Yes. Yes, that should work.
Come on, Travers. Let's fix up this detonator.
I think I'll take the opportunity to have a look around the place. Let me know when you've got the trolley organized.
Sir.
Glad to see we're doing something active at last, sir.
Yes. Let's hope that it works. It had better.
You've seen those things before, Victoria?
Yes, I remember them in Tibet. The intelligence used them to guide the robot Yeti.
Ah, there you are, Victoria. I've been looking for you everywhere. Oh, my word. That looks familiar. It doesn't work, does it?
Oh, no, neither do the other three.
3? Only 2.
Oh, that's funny. There's one missing. I wonder where that's got to.
Doctor, sorry to have been so long, but I've got your blowing up thingamajig. Here we are.
Good. Fine. This should do the trick. It's both timing and contact.
Well, I think Victoria's right.
What on earth are you talking about?
The explosion. We'll be cut off all right, but so will Jamie.
Don't you see? He'll be trapped.
This will explode in 60 seconds.
Yes, just push the trolley down the gradient, and that should give you enough time to get clear.
Yes, but suppose the Yeti stop it before it goes off.
Well, if it comes into contact with anything, it'll blow up at once.
We got the trolley on the line, sir.
Ah, thank you, Staff.
Funny thing, though, sir. The main door was open.
Open? Yes, sure about that.
Yes, sir.
So sorry to interrupt, sir, but I found this.
What is it?
It was the padlock from the explosive store, sir. And this thing was with it.
Did you see inside?
No, I thought best not. I left Lane on guard, sir.
Come on.
Here, let's have a look at that thing.
There.
Staff, close that door, will you?
Yes,
All right, Corporal.
Sir.
It seems quiet enough. You think there is something in there?
There's only one way of finding out, isn't there? Well, now we know.
How are we going to blow up the tunnel now?
Don't worry, Victoria. The doctor promised you wouldn't blow the tunnel until the very last moment.
Yes, but Jamie...
Jamie might be a lot safer than you or I at this moment. Have you thought of that?
Safe? But how?
Perhaps he was right off the circle line by the time it closed up.
Oh, do you really think so?
Ah, don't you worry, my dear. Why, the doctor will find a way. Why, once we've blown the tunnels and sealed ourselves off, we'll be able to get on with the job in hand. Why, with Anne's technical knowledge and the doctor and I, intelligence won't stand a chance.
The Yeti have dealt with the explosives here, and I'm willing to bet they'll do the same with those at Holborn as well.
Maybe.
I think you're wasting your time now, Colonel.
Yes. Still, at least there's a chance. We must check.
Search completed, sir. Headquarters all clear. No sign of Yeti.
Good. Captain Knight got the men ready?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell Captain Knight to start, will you?
Yes, sir.
You and I will follow on behind, Staff.
Sir.
Oh, better tell the Professor we're leaving.
Yes, sir. What about Mr. Chorley?
No. Less he knows, the better. Right, I shall be leaving 4 men behind here. You'll be quite safe, Doctor.
Will I?
Well?
Someone here is in league with the Yeti. Maybe even controlling them.
What?
The main door didn't open by itself, did it? It may be any one of us.
Me, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Or even you.
It's at Covent Garden, you say?
That's where we landed.
Ah, this is ridiculous. You can't land in an underground station.
TARDIS can. It's not an ordinary sort of craft.
Look. You say it can get us out of here.
Yes. But the Doctor wouldn't go without Jamie. Now they're going to blow up the tunnel. I don't
Blow up
see
the
that
tunnel?
we're going to...
Blow up the tunnel? Well, then we'll never get out of here. And the Doctor won't leave until Jamie gets back, eh? Hmm? Oh, there you are, Doctor. We were just talking about you. I hadn't realized what was going on.
Oh?
No.
What's the matter with him?
He doesn't want them to blow up the tunnel.
Well, it's too late. They've already left. Wait a minute. Why doesn't he want them to blow up the tunnel?
He thinks he'll be cut off from the TARDIS.
You didn't tell him about the TARDIS, did you?
Oh, dear. Oh, no. No, do you think that...
Yes, I do think.
Oh, but...
There you are, it's locked.
Oh,
Victoria!
They've left already.
Oh, we passed them a while back.
Aye, off to Auburn they were. Auburn, eh? Right. Before you go, sir, could you tell me where... Darling.
Listen.
I was so worried about Jamie.
Jamie! Doctor, get this! And you! Jimmy, have you seen Charlie?
Well, who's he? Hey, why were you locked in?
Have you seen anyone leave headquarters here?
Well, I just noticed...
Right, come on, no time to waste. Come on, I'll tell you as we go.
Yes, but where's the doctor? After all, this was his idea.
Well, shall I go and get him?
Wait here.
Father, no.
Weeds! Weeds!